Hi, RealNex just released global pages to MarketEdge presentations. This video explains how useful they are. You access global pages from the Presentation tab. You'll find global pages under the Report Pages button. To create or edit a global page, click Manage Global Pages. Click Add New and select Customizable Page. Give the page a name. Select the layout you want to use. Notice we've added a few examples for each layout to give you an idea of how you might use them. For my page, I need 4 squares, so I'll pick 2 rows and 2 columns. To select the widgets, you just click the drop-down and select what you want in that section. I want 2 photos on the top. Since the photos will change for each property, I'll just add placeholders to each of the image sections. I want a bullet list in the 3rd section titled Property Highlights, and I want the background set to my company color. I want a paragraph on the right with the same background and 3 paragraphs. I don't like the default margins, so I'll click the new Margin Settings option on both of the bottom sections and adjust the margins to what I want. My global page is done. This template will now be available in any of my proposals. To use a global page, click Report Pages, and in the Global Pages section, either double-click the page to add it to the end of your proposal or drag and drop it where you want it. Once the page is in your report, you can customize it, adding photos and text that apply to the proposal you're creating. All the formatting you did when you created the page is automatically applied for you, but you also have the ability to change anything on the page without affecting your global page. Let's look at another example of how you might use global pages. I'm going to use the same layout as before, so I'll start by duplicating the global page I just created. I'll title this Property Information. I want a photo, map, field list, and property description. I'm turning off padding so there's no space between the sections. I'll set the background of both bottom widgets to my company color. I do want a separator between the two, so I'll use the Draw on Page option to add a border. I'll save and return to editing. Now I'll set the fields I want to use. I set the filter to show office fields, and then check the fields I want to see in my proposal. I'll also change the order of the fields using the drag handle next to each field. I adjust the margins and add a title. When you add the page to a proposal, the map will regenerate and the field list and property description sections will auto-populate from the property information. The field list and order are retained. You can make any changes you want without affecting your global page. Now I'll add a global PDF. You can add as many global PDF pages as you want. These would be things you often use in your proposals. For example, maybe you had a broker page professionally made up for you and each of your teams. So you could add those, and then you could just drop them into any proposal right from the report pages. You may have noticed we also added global photos. When you add a global photo, it is available in every proposal you create. For example, in my larger presentations, I like to add section pages to split up the proposal. I typically use the same photo in a specific section, so I want to design those and save the layout to use again in other presentations. If you use a global photo in the section pages, it's available to every proposal. So I purchased some images I like and added them as global photos. Then in my section pages, I make sure to add a global photo so it will be saved with my layout. When I change layouts in an existing proposal or a new one, the section pages automatically have the correct images and titles.